Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 32 of our Season 2 for Medieval Dynasty. Today we're going to fool around, do a little bit more hunting, kill some time, probably process the flax that we have remaining as we prepare for spring to kick over, or I'm sorry, rather summer to kick over, so that we can get the new flax crop going, and we're also going to see if we can find some way to get the second excavation shed up to get some more limestone to finish the insulation project around the village. But yeah, if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we go. It is super dark. Nighttime on the second to last day of spring, so we're going to go ahead and sleep to pass the time for daytime. And we're going to work on processing that flax and getting a bit of a sale run done. And then we will see what we can do about some extra hunting for something to do while we wait for the rest of the day. 3 new goslings, piggies, sheepies, that's what I was looking for. Do you guys need shorn? You might need shorn. Alright, let's grab the manure while we wait for them to wake up. Still only 3. We'll see if the new season brings a 4th. See, female, excellent. Female, excellent. Male, perfect. That'll replace the other male. And we can keep the string going. Bunch of feathers. I don't think we got any eggs. It's only 2 pigs, too. Our breeding hasn't really been doing all that hot for us lately. We'll see how that changes, but for right now, it's not been super giving, which is potentially problematic. Do we have any extra manure in here? We do. Alright. 57, so that'll give us a little over 25 more fertilizer. 28 it looked like. And there's no point in worrying about the wool, since we can't actually do anything with 5, and we can't shear yet, so that's a thing. I've already made 97 coins. It's only the start of the day. How are we doing on iron ore? Let's take like half of our iron ore. We'll take 24. I'll leave them 25. And then any leftover sticks, we have 3. We have 6. We need 12. We have about half of what we need. But that's okay. We can grab some sticks. Those are easy enough to find. Linen. Okay, we've got 5 in the fabric and 112 in the thread. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Hey, Stesso. What's going on, man? I didn't get home until like right before the stream. I tried to put the notice out, but it was like right before we were going to start anyway, so it was not a happy time. I had a family member had a heart attack, so they were rushed to the hospital, and while they were in the hospital, they had a stroke. So we weren't entirely sure they were going to make it. They did. We're still waiting to see how bad the damage from the stroke is, but she is alive, so that is something. Okay, so we've got 5.
Hello there.
No, get out of the way, Eric. So we have 112 minus 5. It's going to be 107, so we'll say 106. 53. We need to make 53 linen fabric. Nope. We are looking at... I just screwed up, didn't I? Yep, it's 2-to-1 with these. If I was making hats, that would have been perfect, but we're not making hats, we're making caps. Whoops. Alright, so we'll have a little bit of extra linen fabric left over that we can deal with in the coming year with our wool. That was an oopsie. That's really gonna hurt what I was hoping to do money-wise. 29 caps. Where's our linen? Oh no, we have extra thread left. Oh, we're good, we're good. This is recoverable. Okay. So we need to make 20 more. And this should actually work out perfect. I think next season Winnie will Philly will likely be an adult as well, which will give us an extra 5 grand off that other horse. I'm seriously considering just selling off the donkeys though. Their attacks hit, and they're not really giving us that much bang for our buck because they're not breeding very well. None of our animals have been breeding particularly well lately. I don't know what's going on this season. How far are we from our survival level here? Because hunting's going to apply to this. So we only need 50 points. And then we'll have the herbalist shack too, which will let us start making our own potions of night vision and our own potions of healing too. That will be fantastic. Oh, that's a big old moose. That's a big old Vincent. Do I have a headshot on either of you? Oh, you are much closer than I like to fool with. Well, that went better than expected. And we apparently have 6 people without tools. That should not be happening. We did the math very well. Management. Oh, they're out of resources for hats because we took it all. The tool stall, though. Oh, those are for sale. That's not, Oh, the kitchens. Oh, they're out of wooden bowls. Whoops. That one's on me. We don't have anybody making wooden bowls. So there's 3, 4. And then 5 and 6 are the smithy that's not doing that doesn't have anybody in it, and the workshop that don't have anybody in it. So that's not a huge deal. The bowls is an oopsie, and that will need to be remedied. I think that's it for hunting up here. Some piggies over there that we can nail. We can sell off our fur and what have you at the town up here, just to get some extra scratch. Alright, there's some more Winsent over here that we can nail on our way home. I was hoping for another batch of wolves, but it doesn't look like there's any over here. I think they're further over this way. Some up there. Yeah. We'll hit these Winston up and then head home, I think. So our next is the fishing hut 2 that we really don't care about. So we are going to buy that, and we're going to buy that. Ah, I didn't want the potion of healing. That was a waste of 500 coins. That is unfortunate. Oh, a wolf rug. Potion of camouflage would be fun too. The wolf rug, though, I want that. That'll give us a use for our fur, so we can stop just throwing it at vendors for crap prices. I'm curious to see exactly how many points a Winston is worth. Let's check on this next one. We'll check the before and the after. So there's one Winston left over here. So let's see. Our tech points, we're at 2522. And our skill for experience is 1545. So 2522 and 1545. So 2522 became 2529. So we get 7 survival tech for a single Winston. And I already forgot what this value was. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because it was 1545 and we were looking at mining, we weren't looking at hunting. So we don't know on XP. But we do know that you get 7 points towards your tech for each Winston that you take down. I play on Xbox One, so I can't make a big settlement, but 70 will do until I can get a new PC. You know, honestly, our settlement's pretty big, but we're still only at 67. Season 1 was done entirely vanilla, so we didn't change any settings. 70 was the cap, we did the crafting times, the whole 9 yards, and we were still able to make a pretty solid go of it. And realistically, if we hadn't raised the building cap, we have 3 slots left for buildings. And what I would like to do with them would be the windmill, the tavern, and probably a second extraction shed so that we can get everything fully insulated. I would love to replace that extractor, but right now we really can't. Because if we pull anybody off of the mine to do it, we're going to have other issues financially. So the firewood, while it is necessary, we were still able to we were still able to handle it through our current available labor. So I'm not too worried about it. It is going to reduce our amount of planks, but that's alright. We will make do. So now what we need to do is I want to upgrade our herbalist shack. I believe that's actually considered extraction. It is. Alright, this is going to be mostly logs and some planks. So let's just grab a fistful of logs. Let's see, we can carry about 50 kilograms worth. Psych. I, for some reason, always forget that this stuff is alphabetical. There's an extra 8 shoes for them to sell. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not they're able to keep up with the shoes at the moment. Because I feel like that could be a problem. Let's see how many are in here. $15. Yeah, no, they're keeping up just fine. 180 sticks. Okay. Let's take an extra toy sword to give to our kid in the morning, because it's almost that time of night. Oh, right, that's... So let's go ahead and progress. Ta-da! Hey, the kid's got a quest. What's up, Alaric? Dad, look what I found. It's for you. Very nice, thank you. How's it going, little cub? I'm bored. Have you tried Mischief? You always seem to enjoy it. I did. I scared some chickens, fought with Mom for a whole hour before taking a bath. I even scraped a knee while trying to climb a tree, but nothing helped. Poor thing. Can you help me out? I could get you a toy. Yes, that's a great idea. I'm not surprised you'd like it. Oh, we already have a toy sword. Excellent. Okay, well that was easy. I would like to, however, go and grab another toy sword to give him as a gift, because that will give us additional affection with him. So let's go on down to T. I wish that the list in your storage scrolled a little faster. That's really my only complaint about that. You still in the house, kid? You are.
Good day.
Aren't you a little something? Excellent. His affection's already up to 14 and he's only 2. We are doing fantastic. If we can keep up that kind of momentum, we'll be in great shape. Alright, now before I assign them how much cabbage that we want them to make, we're going to have to see how much cabbage we have left. Because I believe last year we did a field and a half. And perhaps we'll do the same again. I think maybe doing a field and a half will be better than doing one field on main years and 2 fields on off years. I think it'll even it out a bit more. That way we can just have it set to the same every year. I really wish that they had a way that you could set up a schedule. Like, don't get me wrong, the flatbread makes us money. And it's better than leaving the field completely fallow for the winter month, but it doesn't make anything near what the flax does. It really doesn't. Flax is like our current soybeans. It's where the money's at. And not that I'm complaining about balance or anything, but I'm surprised that it's not more balanced with crops, to be completely honest. Like, there is a clear... And I have this problem with most farming games. There's always a very clear winner as to which crop you want to harvest for money. In every game that has any kind of farming I have ever seen, there's one that is always far more lucrative. And I feel like that's kind of an oversight on developers' parts. Not necessarily that everything should be the same price, but maybe adjust your yields. Like, you know, have... Flax seeds are worth the most, sure, so maybe have them not yield more than all the other crops. Even though they're more expensive, if they yield the same amount of additional seeds that, say, the lettuce crop does, or cabbage rather, it would be an entirely different story, and it wouldn't be the go-to crop. Because at this point, we're pretty much locked in spring, because there's no reason to do anything other than flax for spring, because you're just cutting yourself shy. And I would like that more diversity without having to harm our village, but I guess it is what it is. And it's not just this game, it's not a complaint about this game, it's a complaint about farming games in general. Because even if you play like Farm Simulator, there are crops that are worth more than others, but there's always still a clear winner. It would be really neat if you could make like a creche, a daycare of sorts, and have somebody assigned as a midwife with maybe diplomacy as a skill. I feel like that would be really cool. And then not lose all of your labor for 2 years. Well, 4 years technically, because they have 2 kids. We basically are losing every female for 4 years at some point. With the exception of our wife, whom we only lose for 2, because you can only have 1 kid. But it would be neat to have some kind of a creche for them to learn in. Excellent! We just got a food storage upgrade. But I think selling off the donkeys and destroying the donkey shed will give us a little bit of build back. which we really don't need, but I'm still kind of liking the idea of making 2 separate villages. And I think what we'll do is, rather than trying to find homes for all the kids here as they grow, we will man the second village with the children. I think that's going to be the plan. Because that sounds awesome. Now, whether or not it works out the way that it is in my head is an entirely different story, but I like the idea. Now, we are likely to encounter a bunch of wolves and things again over the mountain. I believe everything respawned with the season change. They did. So we need to watch out for them on our way. And possibly just murder them anyway, because I do want to get some wolf rugs down. I think that'll be cool. And we need fur for that, so... Also, hunting XP and survival XP. So our hunting level's still a little lacking. And I would really like, I don't know if we're going to hit it, but I would really like to have all of Racemir's skills to 10 before our kid becomes 18. So the kids generally just want to play at being adults, and that one doesn't give you anything but Dynasty rep. And while we need Dynasty rep to recruit more people, I don't know that I care enough to do random quests like that. We really don't need more people, so to speak. We are perfectly self-sufficient right now. That's the biggest problem that I have with the optimizing that I do in games, is at this point, like in several other games that I have played, money is no longer... I swear I saw a person there. That was weird. Money really has no purpose anymore for us in this game. There's absolutely no reason for us to have coins at all, except to pay taxes. And we make back our taxes in a single day of passive sales. So, like, there's really zero reason for us to have coins. It'll be cool to hit 1 million, especially for the achievement and for the bragging rights, but in all honesty, it really doesn't mean anything. Fine. I figured the ones with the weapons were dead, so taking him out with a... like, standing there and letting him... playing hit for hit with him wasn't really a big deal. Oh yeah, we dropped the one with the crossbow with the initial hit. That's nice. We didn't run the risk of getting tagged with it. New torch that we don't have to make. Ooh, plum wine. That'll sell for a bunch. Wooden cup, we may as well. We can always sell it. Take his bucket. We can use that. Contraband is always junk. Oh, there's some coins in this one, though. 100 coins. Wow! Okay. Alright, well, that was kind of worth it. And yeah, he punched us and we barely hurt at all. But that bowman would have, like, two-shot us. Didn't the one have... this one should have had a copper knife as well. I saw a knife. I don't know if it was copper or not. There it is. It was copper. I still am kind of partial to the idea of doing 2 separate villages and making the second village, staffing it entirely with children from the first village. I think that would be kind of awesome. And then hopefully those children would be grown before the adults in the first village died out, so you could throw them back over there. I made everything up and forgot to make the actual hats. I got sidetracked. It's been a rough week. Okay. Well, either way, it is about that time of the night, guys. We will go on our mining run tomorrow, I think. But, yeah. Got some good progress done. We made quite a bit of money. We are now up to almost 275,000. We're only 4,000 shy. And we've probably got that in random crap from the bandits that we could sell off. If not, we'll have it in a single day from just our passive sales. But, yeah, we made a significant amount of money. We got some hunting done. We got looking for some quests. We got the crops handled. Other than that, pretty uneventful day. It was kind of a chill day, I think. But if you guys learned anything useful, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.